Right, I'm with Stoltz, who's the sustainability developer for IKEA. Now, when I think of IKEA, I think practical, minimal. How much packaging do you actually use?
Well, we use a lot of package if you look at the amount, but we try to minimize always the packaging in our products. And you can see that most probably looking at our packaging for our furniture.
Yeah.
There's not much air there.
That's right.
But we have to be very, very careful so we don't minimize ourselves into other problems. The package need to do its work to protect the product, to give the product the chance to come to the customer in a good shape.
Okay, and how much of it is plastic?
The two main fractions are cardboard and plastics. That's clear. But the vast majority is cardboard.
Yeah.
The vast majority.
Okay, and presumably you select your packaging on in terms of performance, on cost and efficiency.
Yeah, the performance of a package, as I said before, is to protect the products in its way to the final customer. So we develop the packaging with that in mind. But we also develop the packaging with the idea to optimize our transports. So we really think how should this product go from the supplier to the final customer, and try to optimize the size and the use of material to make it optimal, both from a sustainability point of view, but also then from a quality perspective.
So, in the broadest sense, I mean, we'd say it's packaging that's fit for purpose.
It's packaging fit for purpose, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. So, in all of that, how do you position sustainability, in inverted commas, within the sort of the mindset of IKEA and within the mix?
Well, if I start internally, sustainability is one of our four cornerstones for our growth strategy. So this means that sustainability is embedded in the business and one of the drivers for growth at IKEA. Mm-hmm. Externally, we do start to talk with our customer about the issue. I think we have come a little on the way, but I think we are still having to take some further steps on and to be much more clearer to our customers.
I just sometimes wonder if we should even be talking about it at all. Do you think it should be almost sort of taken as a given, taken for granted, that we will do the sustainable thing?
I mean, if I listen to our customer, they are really much more interested on the style, the function,
Yes.
the price, and then we bring in the sustainability in that mix, which then gives it the extra value. But it is the first parts that are important for them. I think anyways, to talk about the issue can have some kind of changing effect in society. So it's not a marketing tool for selling product. It's something to give a good, something that we can use to give a good information about our products and what we do to our customers, and then hopefully promoting some kind of change in society.
There's been so much discussion about the circular economy. We understand why, and it makes sense on every level. There is a role for the consumer in it, I guess, but do you think we're asking a lot of consumers? I mean, we want them to buy our products, we also want them to be kind of eco-activists as well. Is that fair?
I don't think it's fair to ask our customer to be eco-activist. And related to your question, I think we use circular economy. We use it every day, but that's because we work with it. I think we should never use the word circular economy to our customers because it's an abstract way of thinking model. We should start to talk. We should talk with our customer totally in a different way, not using the term which is fit for professionals. What we can start to have what we can have a dialogue with our customer around is how you can optimize your life at home, for instance. How can I help you as a as a company to sort your waste or to minimize your waste. And that's a dialogue we have with our customer. But that's sort of then very tangible and understanding, not abstract.
So, for example, the light bulbs you mentioned, that would be a good example of that.
That would be a good example, or our sorting solutions in the kitchens and secondary areas.
I've really got one last question for you, if that's all right. You basically said that you've targeted no oil-based plastics in the IKEA mix by 2020, which is ambitious. Now, does that refer to everything, or is that just products, or is that just packaging?
That's products.
Just products.
Just products.
So packaging is excluded from that.
Yeah, but again, the challenge there would be quite smaller, I would guess, in terms of volume, in terms of percentage. But still, the big number would be products.
Now, I know you said that you had some biopolymers in the product range.
Yeah.
Are there any bioplastics in the packaging at the moment?
In the packaging, to my knowledge, but again, I'm not working with the packaging part. I don't think so, but I will surely check now after your question and come back to you, because it's a big company. We sometimes get to know things through other people than through our colleagues. Yeah.
I think you will have noticed in the conference that it helps this industry enormously to have some heavyweight support, and I'm sure that's one of the reasons you've been invited. Coca-Cola is a very good example of that.
Good example.
I mean, I think this lobby would dearly love to see IKEA actually come out with a biopolymer transit packaging solution. So should we just live in hope?
Well, I think it's not only hope. I think it requires a lot of work, and I do know that my colleagues are involved in various discussions with members of the industry, and let's hope that these discussions are fruitful.
I won't draw you too far on this, but there was another retailer, Marks and Spencer, who made it fairly clear that biodegradables weren't really part of their thinking. It was more drop-in biopolymers. Do you think IKEA would probably take the same view, given what you've said about a circular economy?
Well, you know, our products are definitely there to last, so having biodegradable furniture would not be such a great idea. So I think definitely a drop-in would be our line, general line. Then we have certain areas that might be interesting to look into, more in the packaging side. But I'm not sure.
Okay, well, that's fair enough. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.
Okay, sorry.